With the new Trump administration, markets are still trying to understand what his policies will look like. So what are the experts saying? We are with the Street's Scott Gamm today. Scott, welcome back to the show. Good to have you back on.
Thank you.
So I know you speak with analysts daily. What are they telling you here? Any insights as to where the markets might be headed next?
Well, look, the Trump rally is definitely slowing, but it's unclear if it's over just yet. Since November 9th, the day after the election, the S&P 500 is up 4.7%. The Dow is up 6.5%. Over the past month, though, the S&P is largely flat, while the Dow is down almost 1%. So if you look under the hood, the S&P 500 sectors that really shined in immediate aftermath of the election over the past month have been down. We have energy stocks down 3.6%, financials down 2.6%. So there is some sentiment out there that maybe we got a little bit ahead of ourselves,
right.
But now the market wants details on Trump's policies.
And on that note, do we know which sectors, you mentioned energy, but do we know where we could find some winners and losers under this new Trump administration?
Well, the analysts are telling me that, look, energy and financials have run up a bit over the past several months since the election, but that doesn't mean there's no more room for growth. Of course, when we talk about financials, we're thinking deregulation. That could help the banks. We had some nice bank earnings over the past couple of weeks. That's another reason to be bullish on the banks for 2017. And then when it comes to energy, I mean, look, you just saw President Trump sign executive orders greenlighting both the Keystone XL pipeline and the Dakota Access pipeline. Hey, that's good for energy stocks, and that's another sector to watch. And then finally, you know, we're seeing better consumer data. Consumer confidence is up, and there's expectations of a tax cut under President Trump. Now, that'll help the consumer be able to spend more money. That's likely to help consumer discretionary stocks.
And Scott, what's also really fascinating here is how this new presidency is conducting business with businesses, with CEOs. How is Wall Street responding to this?
Well, right, it's a pretty interesting dynamic what we're seeing. A lot of CEOs in the first few days of Trump's administration coming to the White House and talking to Trump, and Trump's basically like, look, how can the government help you hire? How can we help you grow your business? Because that's going to grow the economy. We had Ford CEO Mark Fields at the White House both today and yesterday on Monday, meeting with President Trump, and he actually told the Wall Street Journal that he reread Trump's book back in the 80s, The Art of the Deal. He read it again over the holiday season just to get a better sense of who Trump is. And, you know, there was this feeling after the financial crisis that, you know, big business took a hit from an optics point of view, but now that we have a business president, big business is welcomed in the White House.
Yep. Well, good thoughts from you today, Scott. Good insights. Thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you.
And thank you for watching this edition of Kitco's Gold Report. We'll be back tomorrow.